the delivery came because of the abaye. The abaye EMJAY. Yeah, so when they come, we have to take our items and run away. So, and me, with the fishes and the load and what I have, people will just bundle whatever they are selling, move their gone. But with me, I have to carry one as chest. Nobody's coming to help you. So, at a point, I wasn't comfortable selling as Napa. So, one man also sells there. He has a shop. It's called, we call him Q. He's still there. He has a shop. A short man with like my stomach. Yeah. So he approached me and told me, where do you come from? I said, I'm a fancy. He said, you are a fancy. You have a proverb that says, so you are not come. And you know all those certain review. I don't want to maybe disregard somebody's tribe or look down on anybody's tribe. But majority of them have made up their mind that since they are making money on the streets here, they are okay. And actually they are getting money. But you have to make sure that you leave this place at all costs. So the money that you have been getting, try as much as possible. Get a container. Get a shop. Eventually, you'll be moving. But if you don't make up your mind of moving and you think they buy from you and you get money, you'll be here for years and you'll sit here. I was selling by the streets. I now have my own stores. So you too, the same thing, try. So that thing registered here. So when the Abaye they started harassing us, I planned to move, but I didn't have money. So what I did was I talked to one coastal man, and he was having 2 freezers. So I told him that, oh please, your freezers, they are not full, and my fishes too, I don't bring much. So I want to put them in your freezer. I will help you buy the cooking. And I sell on the streets. But looking at the AAB, I'll be doing green. So when I get orders, I will send it. Then at night, I will go to the streets and sell. So when I bring the items, it will not stay long in your freezer. So I started with the Facebook post. So early in the morning, I sleep at around 12 to wake up at 3.
I sleep at 12 a.m. and wake up at 3 a.m.
Because I have to engage customers, take orders. And I do that when I'm done selling. And I close around 8. When I close around 8, I have to go to the house, my ash chest, wash them, come to the phone.
So now you have rented a place here in Accra?
Oh yeah, I have.
So the thing, you said you go to the house, but by that time you had rented? Yeah,
no. At that time, I somebody comes from my hometown. Okay. And so I got the contact. So I was sleeping at his porch. At Abutima. Yeah, so that's at that time. Yeah, so I was doing EMJAY and I was listening at somebody's couch. So I hadn't rented the place as at that time. So that's where I sleep. So in the morning I will do my broadcasts as usual, posts on Facebook, and that same friend that did the Facebook page for me asked me to go to UB and ask them to do African to me. African. And that's what I'll be using for adverts. I'll pay for it.
What is African?
African is a visa card. Yes. So that's when I started online advertisements.
So you pay from that card?
I'll pay from that card. I recharge and pay from that card. And I get orders. So I was at La Paz selling on the streets and I was supplying to Tamale, Kumasi, all over. Others were coming. So I do the delivery myself. So as you see people cleaning, I was the one cleaning. So I have to wake up at 3 a.m., clean all the fishes, back them. If I have to go to Pampram, Mugua, Kamara, go to VIP, send to Kamale. I have to do all that in the group from morning till 4 p.m. 4 p.m. workers are closed and they'll be coming. So that at that point I have to be by the roadside at La Paz. I wait them and take their cash as well. So around 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'll be by the roadside. And from 3 a.m. in the morning, till 3:30. I'll be on delivery using structure. So anytime I get in the car, that's when I'm able to sleep a little. Yeah, because when I come to the house, I can't sleep.
You get a time that the car bypass you.
A lot, several times. But I still manage my way. Yeah, true. So one time, business was moving, both online and by the roadside. But first I was selling only cassava, but now I have varieties. So it's like I'm having different kinds of customers, and people around were whispering to the whole store man that I put my fish in his freezer. That but this guy is taking your blessing. You have your own store, and this guy will come and put his fish, and he will sell more than you. Because actually I was selling more than the man, but you are not selling the same product. I deal with seafoods, local fishes from local fishermen, and you are dealing with frozen, imported fishes. So your customers are far different from my customers, and my fish were expensive than his. And I don't sell at his shop. I've never sold at his shop. I take them from the shop, supply. In the evening, I come and take some to the roadside. Because I don't sell much. When it's finished, I come and take some. And I go. That's what I will do. So because of that, one time I was at Tema on delivery. When the man called me that he's bringing a lot of fish. So the two freezers can't contain his fish and my fish. So as we speak, he has already taken my fish outside. So I should make sure that I come on time. Other than that, my fishes will go bad. As a matter of fact, I cried. Hey, so my fish is outside. Tema, La Paz. Hey. So the person that I was lodging with, I called. I said, bro, I beg you, this is what has happened. So yeah, go for it. And let's see whether you will get this. So as my friend was packing the fishes to the house, I was also making calls. So I ran with them, and there was a customer that buys fish from me and to cook for his students. So I talked to the customer that when I come and deliver, I could see that you have a freezer at your kitchen. I don't know whether you have a space. This is what has happened to me. So I beg you, let him put my fish inside your freezer. Within a short time, I will get a place and leave. So she accepted, and I spent like a month using the woman's freezer for my business. So now, since I don't have a place to put my things, my things were inside the customer's freezer, but because I was doing online, majority now, I clean the fishes from the house and I do the delivery. I stopped going to the roadside because the delivery became more. And because I was thinking about the customers that comes to me by the roadside, I plan of getting a shop. As at that time, I don't have any freezer. So there was a high purchase store at Kaswa. I called them, and the freezer was around 3,000, 2,000 something, or it's less than 3,000. But they told me it will be 6,000 if I'm buying it on high purchase. I said no problem, I will pay. I think it's around 4,000 later. So I was paying 450 a month as at that time, and it was nothing to me because I know I can pay. So I took one freezer on high purchase, and I rented.
Is that freezer still here?
Oh, it's at one of I think one of my fishing sites. Yeah, I think I sent it to where I take my stock from, because I have freezers at advantage points where I get my stores. My sources. I have freezers there, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, so I bought that freezer and I rented that place. It's not far from here. It's a small container. It can only take one freezer.
So you got a container, you put the
Yes, I put the freezer in it, and I started directing the customers that were coming to me at La Paz to that end, and I continued with my delivery service, and my customer base began to grow. It's fine. It was at that point I started operating a branch at Kumasi, because I was having a lot of customers in Kumasi. They were
calling me, and I used to deliver items all the time. So I got one lady who is now my agent in Kumasi, who called me and said she's also into gold store and she wants to partner me so that she'll be buying from me on wholesale and also sell at retail. I just checked the price range and we came to an agreement. So when I saw that she was very loyal and faithful,
What I did was, if that's the case, I want you to be an agent. All the customers in Kumasi, there's no need for me to direct them coming there. So if in a week or in a month you take stock of maybe 10,000, I will give you 10,000 or 15,000 stock extra to serve them. Don't pay. When you finish serving them, then you give me the money. So that you can be able to serve the customer there. Then it will be a branch there.
So it has the name MJ.
It has the name MJ. So we are operating MJ in Kumasi as at that time, even before I moved to this place. It got to a point I had 5 branches in Accra, but during the COVID, some have to.
The COVID effect.
Yeah, some have to close down, and
you're still moving.
oh yeah, but we are okay. The customer base is intact. And what to do? It's normal. Yeah.
Before we move to what brought you to this place, what kept you going after all the hitches, the discouragement, the fighting? Why didn't you give up?
I'm one person. If
you are close to me, you understand that I don't give up easily because of how I grew up. Yes, I grew up in a very difficult. There are times we don't sleep for days, smoking fish for my aunties. You will not even think about sleeping. I remember not sleeping for four consecutive days. Yeah, you only sleep for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, like this.
you wake up, you continue your work. So you became workaholic. You became part of us. So when growing up, practically I've done everything. There was a time I remember I was selling petrol at the filling station, and I was short. And as at that time, you use the pump, the hand, you pump it this way. You do this way, then you will fill the gallon before you press it. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying. We were not using the electronic pumps.
Okay, yeah. I do see some on my way. It's
I don't
a
think
small filling station, like it's not even as
I don't think it's anything like this thing.
a stick with something.
A stick,
on it.
yes. And because I was determined, when they didn't want to take me, I said I can do it. So looking at your height, your hand will not reach, so don't worry. And so I will have to stand on a chain and pump the pump. And looking at my age, my height, and doing that kind of work, and because I have to lift my eyes all the time, the petrol will be wasting on my eyes. I will just wipe it.
My eyes will be burning and I will still be doing it. And know that I will get money. So I'm one person. I've worked practically. I know how to. When I want to sell Gary, I'll not go and buy the Gary. I will get the farm, plant my cassava, grade my cassava, and fry my Gary. Like I want to do things from
Scratch to end.
Where do you get this entrepreneurial trait from?
I think I grew up with it. Yeah. And practically my auntie, the one I stayed with more when my parents went to Liberia, I learned that from her. She died when giving birth. But after her demise, it's like whatever that she taught us began to materialize.
I'm really grateful for how she was able to bring me up. Seriously, because when she sent us some errands to go and sell, maybe as at that time I will be 15 or maybe 18. I'm going out with people who are far older than me, but she will make sure that you will give her the same load despite your age. Reasons best known to yourself. At that time, I thought it was cool. She's poor, but no. And because of that, because the weight of the items I sell is heavy for me, I try as much as possible to sell it faster so that the weight will reduce. So all the time I just sell because the desperation in me to sell. So for me, I sell anything. I've sold kerosene, I've sold petrol, I've sold tomato, I've sold cocoa. As for fish, I can do salted fish, smoked fish, fried. I do almost everything about fish. Yeah. When we are saying we are smoking fish, traditionally, I don't need to give it to a woman to do it. I can do it perfect. And I used to go to the markets, whether being Abona Kwanta or Kumasi. And people watching me, if anybody chances my video in Abona, they will know me. In the market of female, I'll be the only male. And it's like I'm used to it.
You're still in it. Because you find few men doing this type of business.
Yes, so when I was at La Paz, people actually come. The way I sell and the way I'm in the midst of women and the way they always engage me in fights, and I stand to beat them in like it's like
Banter to banter.
people are like they are amused, and most times they come and they talk to you. Hey, so what are you? You know, yeah. And there was a time when I went to CMB, before I met that lady who asked me to come to campus, I went to Makwala. Somebody told me to go to Makwala. So I went to Makwala. When I reached Makwala and I was about to put on my ash chest and go to where I plan going to sell, I saw my classmates in the coat suits. It's a lady.
In a seat.
Hey! Then I said, hey, is it not Georgina? No. She doesn't have to see me.
She must not see me.
Right from there to run away. And I don't go to Makwala again. Because maybe that's a route and she might find me there. When I came to La Paz too, I have a friend. He looks like me. When you see Maxwell and you see me, we are like twins. So I was selling and I saw my friend coming. I said, isn't not Maxwell coming? Customers are with me. So I was monitoring him to come closer and I will call him. But unfortunately, he has seen me and he feels shy.
To identify with you.
Yes, so
Wow.
he has to take a different route.
Wow.
And that continued for some time. I was there and I saw that Maxwell is coming, but he was using the other side of the road, the Tama station route, going because he was staying at Emmanuel town. And I called him on because I have his number. I said, Maxwell, I've been seeing someone passing all the time, and I thought it was you. He said, yes, actually, it's me. I saw you too, but I didn't believe that you will be the one selling by the streets. I said, no, I'm the one. Don't worry. I know what I'm getting from the street. So you come. When you come, I'll give you fish. So when I moved from there, got stores, open branches, started coming to the television stations and going for interviews. And when he heard my brand all over, he called me. Sometimes I push some mumu across.
This entrepreneur journey is not easy.
There was a restaurant at East Legon who wanted samples. So as of that time, I don't know what is called samples. So in my mind, I was thinking they wanted to see what I have on board, then they will buy. So that day, I carried my big ass chest with all the fishes I sell. Took trotro. I didn't even know where East Legon was. So they asked me that when I get to Shiashi, the next dash, I should get down. I got down and I called the person, said, oh, I'm come straight. So the direction is giving me, I said, no, I can't walk. I will take taxi. The fare that the taxi driver I'm not charging. I said, no, I can't take this from my business money. I'll walk. So I actually put the ice chest on my head. I walked from that junction until I reached. I was messy. And When I arrived, oh, I'm from EMJAY. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. My boss, the chef will see you soon. So I was there, the chef came, he said, have you brought a sample? I said, yes. He said, okay, let me see. Oh, okay, cool. Send it to the kitchen. Wash the ashes and bring it back. So they sent it to the kitchen, washed my ashes, brought it back, and I was still sitting. So they asked me, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm waiting for. But I thought you would come, then I will show you the prices and give you the total of how much everything costs. Then you give up and say, are you crazy? What's wrong? We sent sample and you brought sample for us. I was like, this vegetable samples, are you not from Accra? This is small. Some people even bring more than this. So what is it? And more fun there. The kind of blood better. Also the church from the way why share. Church from where is also super free and I'm going back I was embarrassed. I said, oh, no problem. You give me my fish. That's the most important thing.
And were you able to tell if they gave you everything?
Oh, they gave me everything. So later when we actually became a bigger brand, these same restaurants, as I speak to you now, when they check in our place, they order. And I don't think they know that I'm the same person they rejected something. Yes. Sometimes when they buy and they don't have their boss isn't around to pay. They call, oh, hello boss, patron, your boss in the home, the trauma, never send this kind of way to you. So, oh, sorry for delay. We will send them. I was just be laughing. I said, oh, what is this?
The same people that rubbished you some years back.
The same people
they are now calling you boss. Leaving this view.
Yeah, so that's how sometimes life is. And it's not that I'm saying this to discredit anything or anything, but it's something that
persistency, not giving up.
Exactly.
Brought you to a place now they can accept you.
Exactly. So as at that point, things were
Picking up for you. So at what point did you come to this place?
So from the container, the one guy do momo is a momo vendor closer to me. So he used to pass there. When he come and see the number of people at queued at my shop buying, and the type of cars that come pick their items and go. And as at that time, I've employed a rider from outside, a different company working with. So I paid the company. Yes. So the guy said, oh, it's like the place is small for you. I said, I'm not getting any place. So if I move around, I'm not getting any place. I said, oh, I know a postal. The person is not functioning. It's closed down. And the person wants to rent out the postal and also sell out